so glad you're here and welcome to the first day of fall. Officially, today or yesterday was autumn equinox, so it's fall. And that means I can finally be justified in doing all the fall things that I want to do, so that's what we're going to do today. I have a little bookish vlog planned. I have a few things on the agenda, so let's go through them. The first thing that I actually need to do is get my nails done because they're so grown out. I'm kind of over the red, and I have a bridal shower coming up this weekend, so I just don't want to show up with these. I unfortunately don't have an appointment yet, so I have to call to see if they can get me in today or tomorrow. Hopefully they can. But I think what I want to do is, why am I blanking? A French tip with brown instead of white up there. I feel like that's a very classic me nail. I always go for French tips and it feels fall and it feels cute, and I feel like that's what I want to do. Then after that, I want to go decor shopping, so probably TJ Maxx, Home Goods, and Target. I feel like those are the classics. There are a few specific things that I want, one of them being a new sheet set. I want my bed to look very fall-y, so I want a new pair of sheets. I think I want something brown, but I don't really know yet. It'll depend on what I can find there. But then with that, I need a new pillow to go here because the green is not going to go with whatever fall vibes I choose. Then I have a chair in my garage, and I feel like I want to put it in the corner of my room, so I have a little reading chair. It's not the most comfortable chair, but it's a chair. I just only ever sit in my bed, and I don't have a desk, so I really have no other chairs in my room, and I feel like I want a place for my friends to sit too. I might just drag it out of the garage. I'm kind of scared too because I'm scared that there are bugs on it, but I think I'm gonna try. And then if I do that, I want a blanket to throw over it, and then I need to find my bat jelly cat, which I did find, and I took it out and I put it on my bed, but I think my cat's knocked it like behind my bed or somewhere, so I need to find where they threw my jelly cat because I want to put it on that chair, and I feel like that will just be the perfect little fall reading corner. And I feel like that is all I want in terms of decorations for now. I obviously love a good fall candle, but I already have two from Anthropology from last year that I've been using, so when those run out, I'm gonna want a new one, but I don't think I need a new one right now. So I'm looking for a pair of sheets, a pillow, and a blanket. I think I'll be able to find that, and I think it'll look so cute in my room. Then I think I want to stop at Barnes because I do really want to decorate my Kindle, but I don't have any stickers, and I feel like they might have some sticker sets there. If they don't, I'm not gonna end up doing this. I'm just so indecisive every time I look on Etsy. There are so many options, same with Amazon, and I don't really know what I want on here, so I feel like I need to see them in person. I just wish there were sticker stores or something. I want stickers on this, but I can't decide on Etsy. Like, I just cannot find which ones I want. If I can't do that, then it's okay. It'll stay naked for a little while, but one day I do want to decorate this Kindle. I've been wanting to do it for so long. It's just so empty. I also want to read a fall book. The fall book I specifically want to read is The Storied Life of AJ Fickery, and it's short, so I feel like it'll be a quick read. And yesterday I finished a book for a video, and then I didn't want to start this yet because I wanted to read it in a video, and I was literally having book withdrawals. And then the last thing I want to do is I want to try a new fun fall drink. I don't know where I want to go, maybe like a new cafe or something, but I feel like I'm going to do that either before I read this book for a little bit or before I go shopping, because those are the times when you want a fun drink. And that's my fall plan for the day, to really get in the fall mood because it's officially fall now, so I think I have to. I think this is a requirement. First things first, let me make a nail appointment. It's raining pretty hard. I didn't realize, but I guess that makes this video even more fall-y, because what gets more fall-y than gross weather? I was hoping to read outside. Can't do that, so I did place my online order for a fall drink at Pete's Coffee. I'm getting their spiced mocha. I'm not the biggest fan of pumpkin flavored drinks, but I was gonna do it for the vibes, but then they had a spiced mocha, and I feel like that's kind of fun and fall-y and spicy. But I did notice that right next to the Pete's is a little bookstore, so maybe I can go inside to see if they have any stickers. That's kind of the plan for now. I'm gonna go and read my book. I also got my nails done. I don't know if I checked in after that, but I ended up going with the brown tips for the French tip. Pretty fall-y. I also realized that I never gave the description for The Storied Life of AJ Fickery, so before I get started, let me tell you what I know from the back of the book. The book follows AJ Fickery. He lives on an island and he owns a bookstore, and it's the only bookstore on the island. He's kind of a loner, kind of depressed, doesn't have a lot in his life that he truly loves except for this collection of short stories. He's very persnickety about the books he reads, but he loves short stories, and he holds these very dear to his life because not only are they just very valuable, they're very valuable monetary wise, so they mean a lot to him. And unfortunately they get stolen. Specifically the most valuable one gets stolen. Everything's going downhill for him, clearly, until something shows up at his bookstore, and that is all I know. I'm really excited to read this book because for some reason I like have this thing where I love the trope where a grumpy person finds their love for life again. It's just so heartwarming, and I eat it up in every book I read. It kind of gives A Man Called Ove vibes. So I'm excited. Let's go see if my drink is ready and see if there's any room for me to sit there, because if there's not, maybe I'll just read in my car. I'll check in with you when I'm there. I'm on page 56 of this book. Let's discuss. I'm enjoying this book so much. It's definitely not like a page turner with a bunch of things happening. It's more of just following AJ's life. It's more about the character development and how he evolves over time, but I'm finding it incredibly interesting, and I'm already really enjoying AJ's character. I just love the way that Gabrielle Zevin writes characters. She makes them all so likable, but also so multi-dimensional. Like, they're not just the perfect character. They have their flaws, but you like them despite that. The chapters, I have to say, are pretty long. I believe the first chapter was 17 pages, which for me is pretty long for a chapter, but the font size in the book is actually a pretty decent size. It's pretty big compared to other books. Each chapter starts with a little snippet from a short story, which I think is really fun because it ties in AJ's love for short stories. Overall, I'm just really loving this book, but I'm gonna stop for now and I'm gonna go shopping for some fall decorations, and hopefully I find something. Because my clothes were wet from the rain, but I'm back home now. I went to World Market and I ended up finding two things. I decided I'm not going to change my sheets because I just could not decide on a sheet color that I wanted, and I feel like with the stuff that I got now, my sheets actually look fine. And I didn't get a blanket because I found a blanket from my old apartment. I'm just going to use that until I can find a cuter blanket for my bed, maybe like an orange one or something that screams fall, but I don't have that yet. But what I did get, it's a little pumpkin. I'm obsessed with it, and I think I'm going to put it on my chair with my bed Jellycat next to it, and the vision is just perfect. Then I got this pillow, and this pillow is what I'm gonna replace this one with. I think it's pretty cute. I also think it's like not too aggressively in your face fall, so I can use it for coming out of winter, like in January, February. They go perfect together. So that's what I got in terms of decorations, and now I want to set them up, but I want to wash my sheets first, so I think I'm just gonna set up the chair and then read a little bit in the chair and then set up my bed. I don't know if I mentioned, but I did order on Amazon a pack of stickers that I'm going to attempt to decorate my Kindle with tomorrow. I overnighted it, so it should be here tomorrow, and then I'm gonna attempt to decorate my Kindle with those. They were cute. They were like vintage stickers or something. I can link them in my Amazon storefront because I'm also gonna start putting my Amazon storefront in my caption and link the books I read in case anyone wants to buy those. And my cat currently is playing in my World Market bag, so if you hear that, that's what that is. But anyways, I'm going to decorate my chair. I'm really excited to show the final product because I think it'll be really cute and cozy. Maybe not comfy, cute and cozy. I can't with my cat. Fall candle, fall pumpkin, fall jellycat. It's a fall household. I just realized what the short stories at the beginning of every chapter mean, and I'm emotional. To me, I feel like the writing is so similar to Beartown by Frederick Backman, so if you liked that book, pick it up because it's so similar. It's not as similar to the other Gabrielle Zevin book I read, Tomorrow. It just really feels like I'm reading Beartown right now because it's written in third person point of view, and then you get a lot of the internal monologue of like every single character. Even the ones that aren't really introduced, they'll give internal monologue of it, and that's what happens in Beartown, and I just love it because I feel like you get to know each character really intimately because you learn about them and their minds. And in most books you really just get to know the main character that intimately. Makes you feel like you're in the world. I love this world. The next day. I just finished The Storied Life of A.J. Fikry. I have such a love-hate relationship with this book. Gabrielle Zevin, stop it. Like, stop it, Gabrielle Zevin. I had to take a second. I had to reel my emotions back in because this book, Gabrielle Zevin did it again. But I have thoughts, so let's discuss. I, like I said while crying, have such a love-hate relationship with this book because I love it. I love everything about it. I love the characters. I love the little island that they live on. I love the families they built. I love the connections they've made. I love the emotions they felt. I love how they articulated them. I loved everything. I even loved their flaws because one of my favorite things about Gabrielle Zevin's books is that they allow for so much empathy because you see why characters do what they do and you see what they think and what leads their actions, and that is not something you see in every book, and I think it's beautiful. The books I've noticed that in have been Gabrielle Zevin and Fredrik Backman's books, and that's one of the reasons why they've been my favorites, because I love books that feel real and they feel like they have real characters and real people are flawed, and I love books that show that. This book is poetic and romantic and heartbreaking, and it is made for lovers of books. There are so many quotes in here. It's so quotable. Read it with a highlighter because every other sentence is constructed so beautifully and it tugs at your heartstrings, and it's not even just the words, it's the context that they're used in. While reading this book, I had my phone with me and I was just taking pictures of pages and writing down quotes because it was so beautiful, and I want to read one of my favorites, and I apologize, the sun just went down. I think it's coming back now, but one of my favorite quotes was, "It is the secret fear that we are unlovable that isolates us. But it is only because we are isolated that we think we are unlovable. Someday you do not know when you will be driving down a road, and someday you do not know when he or indeed she will be there. You will be loved for the first time in your life. You will truly not be alone. You will have chosen to not be alone." I just love this book so much, and I highly recommend it to anyone who thinks they can emotionally stand something that will break them into 10,000 pieces but put them back together at the same time, because it is filled with so much love. Up until the end, you're feeling the love that these characters have surrounded themselves with, and it is just so touching. I'm going to rate it 5 stars because if a book does this to me emotionally, I think it deserves 5 stars. I highly recommend you read it if anything I've said about it seems intriguing. If you saw my Goodreads review, you already know this quote, but I'm gonna finish off this video and the conversation about this book with one of my other favorite quotes from it. "Every word the right one and exactly where it should be." And that's basically the highest compliment I can give. I also decorated my Kindle. It's not very fall-y, but I still think it's pretty cute. It's good for year-round, which I do love. And I think gradually over time, I'm just gonna accumulate stickers that feel like they're more me. Thank you so much for watching this video and for being here with me today. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you've liked this video, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye!